I'm Chris. I'm the founder of Code Red Training. This is the introduction to educational video number 3. I'm going to do some story building right now. When we last left off, we had Jimmy DeLuca. He was our central character. He's a divorcee, Philly Fire Service paramedic, 36 years old, 2 daughters. He has partial custody. Mom has primary custody. And he was going on a date to Maggie's Waterfront Cafe with Patrice Carter. She is a 32-year-old LPN at Deer Meadows Nursing Home. She works 3-day works and 1-night work, 12-hour shifts, because she is a sole proprietor for her daughter, who is 12. They went on a date, and it's about 2 weeks later, because we're working in real time. And their date went pretty well. She hired me as her coach. And today we're going to cover a full body session for Patrice Carter. Now, she's not trying to be a bodybuilder. She's not trying to get bulky. She's just trying to get in shape. So we're going to go over what could be progressive and adaptive for her using the majority of her body parts. And she only has 2 10-pound dumbbells. So we're going to go dive into that when we go back into the home gym. And we're going to try to get a full body work for her that she can repeat 2 to 3 times a week right now. And she also worked over the money to build herself. Well, you know, Jimmy's a good guy. He on his 4 days off from the fire department, he didn't pick up any overtime, and he's trying to really build this relationship out, right? So in between the kid time and recovering from the tour, because you know they're having FIFA right now, so it's pretty hectic. He went over to Patrice's apartment to build her a home bike from Amazon, because all you really need, as I say before, is 1 kettlebell and 1 piece of cardio equipment. Right now, Patrice does not have that kettlebell yet, because she's just getting into the idea of getting into fitness. She's beautiful, but she's a little thick around the waist, you know. A lot of people in the healthcare field have, you know, midsection spillage. It's an area I struggle with, you know, and she's trying to tighten that out while getting some sinew in her arms. She don't want them big and bulky, but she wants to be veiny one day, and that's cool. Her relationship with Jimmy DeLuca is building. Both Patrice and Jimmy introduce each other's kids. They're doing pretty well. So she hired me as her remote coach, and we're going to go over her program, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Hello, I'm Chris. I'm back. We're in the home gym now, and this is
Cinderella.
Yep, and we're going to do the modified adaptive everything day body work for Patrice Carter. Like we said in the intro video, she's an LPN at Deer Meadows, and I guess my client today is actually going to be Cirilla. But in theory, she wants to work out 2 to 3 times a week and hit every body part, and we're going to discover that today. So I'm going to show a couple reps, 1 set only, just for education purposes. This is educational video 3. I have 2 other progressive adaptive sessions with the other fictional character I created named Jimmy DeLuca. Please check that out on my channel. You can like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do, she only has 2 10-pound dumbbells. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do bicep curls. So we're going to do it like this. This is going to be the Zotman form. We're going to lower it down so we work out the forearms too. And up and down. Zotman curls. And I want her to feel a burn, but I'm going to tell Patrice, hey, we're working out 2 sets of these, taking it about a minute to a minute and a half off in between. I want her to walk around, text my man Jimmy, because they just got done their date at Maggie's Waterfront Cafe, and now they're in a relationship now. They both met each other's kids. Patrice has a 12-year-old daughter. Jimmy DeLuca has a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old daughters, both of them daughters. Cirilla is actually a person, right, Cirilla? She's not a creation, but she's only a helper today. She's not part of the fictional universe of my fictional clients, but this is for real training though. Sorry, so she does the second set of Zotmans, right? She tries to do the same number until she feels a burn. And then, watch out, baby. Watch out, Daddy has to do. All right. And, okay, now we're gonna go into the next exercise. She said she wants, of course she wants to work on the midsection, but she knows she has to build some muscles too. She wants to create some sinew. Not so much as bulky, but you know, she wants to look sinuous. She wants them veins, you know what I mean? Cut up. So we're gonna do a goblet squat. And we're gonna do,
Do you watch Popper?
we're gonna do
Daddy, do you watch watched Poppers before?
No, I didn't watch that, but we're recording right now. Okay.
I watched
So we're gonna do until she starts feeling it. We're doing like the sumo function. I showed this before. Let me get more where my legs are. There we go. You want to put your butt as close to the ground as possible. Go ahead, Cyril, try. Go ahead, get down. All right, and then come back up. And 10 pounds doesn't seem like a lot, but she's doing high reps. So she's gonna try to do between 15 and 20 reps per set. She's doing 2 sets. If she has to taper off and come down, she can. But then eventually, we can take the goblet and actually just hold it like we're getting ready to do an overhead press, and then come down, right? That's more of the progression that she could do. And then she can also like work up in reps later before she upgrades to the 135 pound kettlebell. Okay, so overhead press, since we're already in position, this is the next one that's gonna work the shoulders. Like that, up and down. And she's gonna try to do 15 of them for 2 sets. And then I'm gonna tell her, hey, let's go right into the tricep extension. So go behind the head, we're trying to lift it up. Go ahead, Cyril, come here. Like this, Cyril, like this, behind your head. Like that, now push up. See? And I would have her do 12 reps on each arm. You wanna match the reps on each arm, because you're trying to build symmetry, even if you're not trying to be a bulky.
this one already.
Okay, use the other one. Go ahead, switch it over. There you go. Again, we're gonna do that for a second set for each arm, right? And then for women, you can work your chest a little, but I would only recommend doing push-ups. And then, so it's been a long time since she even touched a weight or been inside of a gym, and she's doing things from home. So we're gonna do, I'm not really on camera here. Let me see if I can adjust this. Okay. So we're gonna do push-ups with the knees right now. Right? Yeah, it's really, you try to. Go down. But we're gonna use our knees, right? I'm not really using my knees.
I'm using my knees.
I wanna see you use your knees. You do that. Okay, now go, arms out, push down. Down to the floor. Oh, you're actually doing the real one. Good job, baby. So if she can do assisted push-ups, cool. If she can do the real push-ups, even better. I want her to do 10 of them, 2 sets. Again, she's starting from fresh. We're not trying to be Miss Olympia. We're just trying to get back into throw of things. We did shoulders. We did legs one exercise. We did chest. We did triceps. We did biceps. We got to do back, and we got to do culo. So for culo, here, we're gonna adjust this. For culo, we're gonna do Russian deadlifts. So we do it like this. This looks like a back exercise, but look, it's posture. I'm being exaggeratory. I'm really working the butt, right?
Yeah.
Sure, let's stop. Boom. Yeah. Boom. I want her to do high reps of these. I want her to do at least 15 times 2. She's building this part. Pierna entrada, hamstrings, right? You really want that. Because I'll tell you this, a good butt can be built in the gym, and it looks better than buying it from Colombia, because plastic is nasty. This is a public service announcement. And you can build a butt in the gym, but you can't buy hamstrings. And guys that are into fitness, and actually the general public now, it's kind of turning. Hey, baby. Guys know when you put beach ball silicone in your nalgas, you know what I mean? Because there's no leg to match with it. The leg going up to the butt is incredibly beautiful. Mommy. So you gotta build the hamstrings up. That's what the RDLs are for, right? So we're gonna finish off and we're gonna do a back exercise. So we're taking this dumbbell, and she may not have a bench, so I'm not gonna use the bench, but we can use, all right, let's see. We can use the couch. to bend over the couch. Boom. Okay? Do 10 and 10. And then she's using the arm of the couch. So she just uses the arm of the couch. She does that. I'll tell her to do 10 of the 10 pounds for two sets. And then if it's too easy, go up to 15. And then she completes her exercise, her weighted exercise, just doing those muscle movements 2 to 3 times a week, 2 sets each. She'll build some definition. And then also, because I stated this in the intro, her boyfriend built her a $300 Amazon bike. So I wanted to finish by doing cardio after. And she'll kill some fat. And then 20 minutes times 7, right, is 140 minutes of cardio a week. So she can do 20 minutes and a couple 30-minute days. At least she can do like 150 minutes of steady state cardio. She'll start losing the love handles first, and then some of the lower stomach, and then the good parts of the fat ass, but not the bad part. She'll start losing the parts of the fat that she wants to. She won't look disgusting. She'll start to look chiseled up while still maintaining her womanly figure. All right, that's it. I'm going to splice this together and get on the home bike myself, and I hope you all have a great day. Say bye, Cirilla.